What am I doing? Ah, yeah, beta skill. Right. All Altmer bitch. Where the hell did she go?
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well. Necromancy may be legal.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, talk about something besides necromancy.
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared?
I'm ready.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so.
Go on.
We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely. It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry.
Mages need money too, although I wonder how much you would really earn from merchants. Let alone, why would you be stupid enough to keep hitting the same place over and over again? I mean, if you hit it once, it's probably pretty hard to track down the killer, but if you keep coming back to the same place again and again, it's just a matter of time before someone figures things out.
The inn lies north of Anvil. Speak with Ariel Gerard when you arrive. Do not let your guard down. We do not know whether the inn staff is involved somehow. The scrolls I have given you should protect you from the magic the mage seems to use most frequently. But do not let your guard down. He may have more tricks up his sleeve.
Fair enough. It's not that far away.
You too.
At least it's a proper serious mission. And we did get some kind of frost protection, I guess. 10% frost shield, so it also protects from physical damage. Yeah, but as Carahil mentioned, it is a mistake to assume that just because the killer prefers to use frost damage, that's the only thing he can do. gives us a chance to gather up some alchemical ingredients, I guess. We'll just follow the road, pick up anything that we can on the way there. Arrowroot plants. But I think that you can make something decent out of these. With our current alchemical skills. No. Definitely no. I think I need a alchemy 50 basically. We can get it to 100 or 75 rather. We should get a few very interesting combinations, but that's gonna take a lot of alchemical training. You aggressively push toward that, it's not that bad, but you have to push toward it. Similar to like we're training a restoration now. You can't just leave it to normal gameplay. He wants to fight.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
They all seem to be Khajiit.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
Racial profiling.
You're pathetic.
Got to level up finally. So no matter what we do after this, it doesn't matter as far as the attribute progression is going to be concerned. Well, we're going to an inn, so we might as well rest there. But everything we level up from now on will be counted on the next level. I'm not sure, maybe stealth might be a good thing to develop now. It's terrible. That would mean agility. Probably don't even need another skill to do it. Yeah, I got a block level up. That's gonna be wasted. Should not have blocked. I still need something to kill with, so it's gonna be intelligence or willpower. I would opt for intelligence this time. So agility, intelligence, luck. Means that we'll have to use summoned creatures to fight. Also means we can do alchemical training session. At the same time, we can't exactly just level up using summoned creatures. I guess we'll continue physical fighting, develop our weapon skills. grape wines. Should have a contact man here, or woman in this case.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Not her.
Be seeing you.
Hello there. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you?
Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone.
No, friend. I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall. But good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night? Have you ever met anyone who got rich betting on the arena? Didn't think so. I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn.
Weapon training. Did not expect this.
Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll. Let me guess.
I'm a merchant.
Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night?
Yeah, I would imagine he's not gonna be the murderer. One weapon user damages his business.
Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well.
But that doesn't mean someone working for him might not be part of it.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant?
Well, hello there, murderer. High elf. Immediate interest in me after I mentioned I'm a merchant.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
What is it?
What?
What's new with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around.
Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with Christoph. When you visit a way shrine of Zenithar, and you've lived a good life by the Nine, you may receive a blessing of luck. You too.
Goblins? Ugh. Evil, foul-smelling little brutes.
Take care.
Goodbye.
And we wait.
Hello there.
All right, it should be safe to speak here.
Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
It's too early to really rest a full day, so I'll just rest an hour. I've spent the night at the Brina Cross Inn. I need to follow the Gold Road toward Kvatch, and be wary of anyone along the road.
you here?
Real Gerard, Rollian, someone. Battle mages though. Can they keep up? The first thing that will happen when we get into a fight is that I'll cast a spell on the scroll. Might be wasting it, but what is in the waste?
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
Can't see shit. The battle mages summoned creatures are attacking me.
The elves are all the same. All flesh and no fury.
What a clusterfuck.
Take that!
Take that!
You elves are all the same. All flesh and no fury.
Take that! This ends here!
Can't even get to him. What a horrible fight. Caminalda's key. Where would she have anything that requires a key? She was staying at the inn though.
Go ahead, please. I don't know what Arch... Take care.
You've done well. The Gold Road should be a little safer for now. You should return to Anvil and let Carahil know the work is complete. We'll remain here and clean things up. Things in the guild have been Be seeing you.
I really don't want to fight with other people. There's a huge goddamn mess. I would have been in less trouble if they wouldn't have been part of it. At least I could have attacked the target in peace and I wouldn't have to deal with the summoned creatures they summoned. It's just a huge opportunity for friendly fire. And summoned creatures don't really take that all that well. I think if it's your summon, you can attack them twice without them turning on you. But I'm not sure if that applies if they're not yours. They might immediately react.
Hello there.
Mandrake. Right, I need to go to the tavern, see if the key fits something. Also, these might appreciate the knowledge that there's no need to worry about the murder anymore.
Welcome to the Brina. Farewell.
Welcome to the inn. You too.
Can't say it. Caminalda's key. $16 gold. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Good afternoon.
Greetings.
Still not a bad quest. And you don't really have to have any fighting capability to survive that. Just dodge if you can't do anything else. Actually, probably would have been safer for me. Trying to do damage was the big mistake.
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found?
I think there's a little bit too much movement the game allows when you're not moving forward. There's like almost no loss of speed when you back up or things like that. So basically no one stays even remotely where they are in a fight. They're all over the place. And if you have to go very close range, touch range to do damage, if they move a little bit to the side or forward, you lose sight of them immediately. And there's no telling what you'll end up hitting with the spell.
A she, you say? And she's dead? Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Ramilus. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people. Good day.
How does the day greet you, friend?
I'm Felin Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter. If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's Quality Merchandise, outside the walls facing the harbor.
A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why?
Have you taken this to Sundarian in Skingrad yet? As far as alchemists go, you couldn't ask for a more knowledgeable source. If anyone can help you identify this route, he can.
I don't know where he came from. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I probably need to sell some potions I've been hoarding for until this point. No. Fortify agility. No.
That's a fair deal.
Fortify strength could have her purpose. Additional carry weight if the feather effect is not enough. We need to buy restoration for attributes. Each attribute, we probably don't need a specific spell for that, but we need to buy at least one restore attribute, maybe restore skill, because there's going to be a destruction or damage an attribute ability instead of just drain or absorb or whatever. So we need an ability to restore all that. It also frees up carry weight, because currently I need to sort of have a potion that restores a stat.
Thank you for your business. Good day.
I need to visit a regular shop too. I have way too much carry weight. I must have some kind of a heavy equipment piece.
Enelroth, Morvaine's apprentice. Varel Morvay's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years, just like the Master. I heard that Velwyn Beniris is trying to sell off Beniris Manor. Hopefully the new owners will clean that eyesore up. Take care. Varel Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them.
Everybody's talking about the Prophet.
Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice, Enelroth, will tend the smithy. Can't go into battle with broken equipment. I'm listening. Not now, not later, not ever. Good one. Whatever you want. Don't. Good one. Sure. Whatever. Don't try to manipulate me. Sure, that's cute. No more. Not. I doubt it. Yeah, that's not bad. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Do I need repair hammers? Probably. You always need repair hammers.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Dwarven Claymore, that's what it was.
A good price for a good customer.
Lesser Staff of Dispel.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That seems a... You got a great deal there. That's a good deal. You drive a
Right, we have more than 100 pounds free carry weight again.
You got a great deal.
Gonna need more repair hammers.
That's a good deal. I appreciate your business. Be seen.
Right, now what? There's at least a couple of quests we have here already, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Because we have at least 3 cities where we need to do the Mage's Guild quest. I'll talk to the Fighters Guild leader, see if we can get more low-level jobs from this place, or do we need to go somewhere else?
Hi there.
Hail.
Well met. You've got duties to attend to. First, though, you're ready for advancement. Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild. I swear that when I passed by Beniris, you're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Dantan. She's got some duties for you to take care of. Go to it.
I think it's time for us to go to another city then.
Greeting.
I'd like to visit a chapel to buy spells, but everyone is supposed to be dead there, so probably a waste of time. Skingrad. We need to... Well, there's no point visit the Fighters Guild there now. But we can still visit the Mages Guild, and I need to ask about the Nern route. Someone here should know about it.
Something I can help. What do you look? The smith, alchemist, and general trader are centrally located inside the North Wall. The guilds are inside the North Wall.
North Walls, everyone's North Walls. Right. Guessing this is North Walls then.
Hi there. What do you want? I enjoy the wines that Tamika makes at her vineyard, and they're reasonably priced as well. Be seeing you.
Welcome to Oblivion Traders, Skingrad's finest selection of general merchandise. I'm Gunder. Just let me know what you want. I like Skingrad just fine. Folks are a little quiet by Skyrim standards, but they're friendly and loyal when they get to know you. I've had about enough of Sir Lazar. He thinks he's so much better than everyone else. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Nothing particularly interesting.
Farewell.
Looking for an alchemist anyway. Right, too late.
What is it? What? Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or you just practicing your Cyrodiilic? Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
Mysticism, right.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
What a miserable selection of spells.
It's a town like any other. Well, go outside and there's the mountains and wines and sheep. Here in town, though, nothing special. It's a town. I don't know what art... Adriana may read too much, but you should see the summon spells she taught Vigga. He might teach you if you're skilled enough. Oh, no, that's Adriana's job, not mine. If you ask about it, don't be surprised if she's annoyed. She doesn't like being interrupted. Be seeing you.
Adriana.
Where's Urthor? I haven't seen him lately.
I'm Selinus Vasinus of the Mages Guild, and I'm so pleased to make your acquaintance. Pay attention, and you can learn...
Conjuration trade.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Corrode armor. There's probably a corrode weapon too. Not sure I would like to use these. Against certain type of opponents they could be very effective though. But still. Grain skill. A decent fire attack. Touch range. I think we have shock at least. Not sure if we have fire touch. Damage Magicka on target. Ooh, weakness spells. We're buying all. Fire, Frost, Poison, Shock. We have a good ranged flame attack and probably a weaker cold attack too. They're more or less equally expensive. The touch range does more damage though. By both. We can always delete spells from our spellbook.
I appreciate you. Have you met Adriana Berena, our Skingrad Mages Guild head? Not the most pleasant person, I'll admit. Don't mind her. Interested in training? I do the conjuration courses and Druja does the mysticism. The guild can provide you with some training, but the best trainers are usually very hard to find. Some say that Traven is...
Take care.
Hello.
Is it me? Or is it quieter around here with Earthor missing?
Indeed. You want me? You sure? I'm Vigga. I'm Mages Guild, but I don't train or anything. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
35 points damage on target. Massively expensive. Corrode weapon. At least he has some real skill. 110 points of electrical damage on target. 326 magicka. Even a simple fireball is very, very expensive, like 100. And the damage is pretty pathetic. It's more than twice the cost of a equal damage to a ranged target because it has an area of effect. Basic lightning bolts. Lightning grabs, 45 shock damage on target. This is something we would like. Searing grasp. Summon Storm Atronach. Magic weakness. I don't think I have this yet. We should buy touch attacks. I'm taking Winter's Grasp. Pretty much all I can take at this point. But great selection of spells. They're exactly what we need at this point. We need another one of the touch attacks though. Because some things are going to be immune to the cold damage or highly resistant to it. So probably fire or lightning. Lightning would be preferable, I think. Can't afford it now.
I appreciate. Well, it's a bit rugged. Nothing like the Arcane University. Have to go to the Imperial City to buy anything. But it's good enough, I suppose. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil. Between the two of them, Borisian and Gaspar have mastered nearly every type of spell there is. You'd be wise to go see them if you can.
Who are they and where are they? No information.
Farewell.
I trust you have a good reason for interrupting me. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
She's another good spellcaster. Area of effect spells quite a bit. Right, if you want to do 70 points of damage to a ranged target, you have to be an expert of destruction magic. That's a high bar to reach. It's really hard to do any kind of decent range damage at this point, or for a long time even. Right, the better touch attack spells are again 75 destruction at least. I need a recommendation.
I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it? I'm afraid now that...
Yes, I'll do it.
Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back, and you'll have your recommendation. Have Earthor.
What do you want? He hasn't shown up here in a while. I assumed he was still out at Bleak Flats Cave, where he usually stays. I don't remember where it is, honestly. I know it's west of Skingrad. Druzia could probably tell you. She has a better memory than I do. Bye.
Greetings, apprentice.
What's new with you?
I saw...
Go ahead, please. I haven't seen him in quite some time, but then, this isn't the first time he's been away, so I wasn't really that concerned. It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map? That's where Earthor wound up, after Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall anymore. She probably doesn't even remember that. You might want to make sure she remembers, especially the part about it being her idea. Good luck finding Earthor.
What exactly do I need to do? I should remind Adrian, alright. I also need to go shopping because I want another good touch attack. So what I'm going to do is wait until morning, sell something so I have enough money to buy another touch attack. I don't want to be relying on the cold attack only. I mean, if I would have to choose one attack that I don't want to use, out of the three, cold would be it. It's not like it's terrible, it's just so many things can be resistant to it.
Hello, associate.
Hello.
How are you?
Yes? May I interest you in some of my fine...
I need about 200 gold.
That seems a fair price. A good price.
I think we'll just sell some of the weak healing or sorcery potions. That should do it.
Come back and see me again. Good day.
Right, what type of touch attacks we have? We have the electrical, flame and frost, the weaker ones. They're all irrelevant pretty much. Right, we're taking the shocking touch.
What do you want? I don't know what art... Can I interest you in some of my wares? Thanks for your...
Lightning Grasp. It's massively more expensive. It's more than 2 times expensive. The damage is not 2 times as much. But sometimes in a fight you don't have the luxury of keeping spamming some weak attack, so got to keep upgrading things. I think with range we're going with the Fingers of the Mountain. It is a piece of shit spell, no doubt about that. But it hits. Has infinite spam ability. Right, where's Adrienne?
Hello. You're here about that recommendation I...
Bleak Flats Cave.
Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we? By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell, in case you need to defend yourself. I'll be here when you get back. Good luck.
Weak Fireball. It's actually fairly competitive. This does... The Fingers of the Mountain is similar in cost. Normal Flare does 6 points of damage. Finger of Mountains does 6 points of damage on a 5-foot area range. Or 5-foot radius, I guess. So it is clearly the superior spell compared to Flare. Weak Fireball has the same range, 1 point less damage, but it has a duration of 3 seconds, so it really has 3 times the 5-point damage. 15 versus 6. So it's not bad at all. You don't have to hit that, and it works fairly well, I'd say, in a range spell. Because I can't hit the target on a continual basis anyway, so there's always a little bit of downtime before the hits.
Hello.
Again, so it'll have a chance to do probably at least twice the damage before another fireball hits the target.
Over here! Yes, you.
Oh no. I don't care what you have to do. I have a mission, I don't want to hear it. Okay, he's coming after. Oh fuck. Let's get this over with. What do you want?
Yes, you. We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Me? I'm Falano, House Lalo, as if that matters here. I don't know. Never seen that sort of route before. Head over to the West Wheeled Inn and talk to Sindarian. He could identify it for you, I'm sure. Bye.
I'll leave the Nern route identification for another time. I just want to know where the hell Sindarian actually is.
Greetings, Brett.
Greetings, guard. There's gonna be some fighting because they gave me a range attack spell. I have constructed something. Gain agility and speed, held joint. Ethereal stone. Can only be used during nighttime. So what's the problem? The zombie. The range zombie. Let the headless zombie do most of the fighting. Put the additional damage with the silver sword in it. Alright, zombies are not really too much bother. While stats are incredibly important, it is really the combat AI and the attack animations that are the difference between a great summon and a solid summon. The zombies probably work fairly well if you have a retarded opponent with you. That's it. But if you have anyone who basically keeps it distance at least a little bit, they're borderline worthless. They also waste a lot of their time to almost doing nothing. Affordable stack of hit points, that's what they are mostly. Their physical attack also hurts. But I would prefer something else. I'd like to test the Flame Atronach. Any good? Probably a better range attacker than anything else. But undead are vulnerable to fire. That might work fairly well. Can't kill a zombie during its summoning time. That's not nearly as damaging. I think as a general rule of thumb, we'll rely on it if there's some pressing reason that the headless zombie is unusable. But they just can't damage me if I'm paying attention at all to what's going on. I think you need some sort of a forward launch attack to be a threat, really. Or a very quick attack animation, so there's no time to really evade it by moving.
They're all gone? I can leave the cave? Oh, thank you. I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say?
Okay, follow me.
Oh, thank you. You're just too kind.
What exactly is going on here anyway?
It sounds like there are an awful lot of problems at... The services provided at the Arcane University are just priceless. You can create your own enchantments there. I'll be right behind you. I can't wait to be back in Skingrad.
I really would like another helmet at this point. This is stealing. Shitty light spell. I might as well use it away. And we have our Peep Boy out. Or Peep Boy light on. Don't like it. It makes everything looks like sickly green. Would have preferred some sort of a white light. Where the hell is he going? What's so hard just following where I am? Not too bad of a job. And I suppose good practice for a low level mage. You have a basic range attack spell that you use against a powerful but slow melee fighter.
Greetings, Breton.
You're a bit yellow.
You need to see Ugak if you want to buy a horse. She's inside. I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Glathier was the person who approached us and wanted to meet in secret.
I bought some wine from David Surly. Excellent body. He's a fine vintner. All right. You think that's funny? I can't... Not... My life is drab and wretched by Sorry. Don't... I can't... That's... You're good. I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric. Be seeing you.
The name of the quest is Paranoid something. Paranoia, right?
How are you today?
A coin for an old beggar. I'm so hungry.
And I want someone who knows something about Galath here.
Yes.
Just saying he's a bit odd doesn't really tell me all that much. Odd how?
Fresh game.
Well met.
Vadis Callidius sure can use a shield. I've never seen him take a hit.
Where the hell is he?
I've heard that about Fadis.
Adrian,
impressive.
I'm back. I was rescued.
Glarthir is acting
So it would
even
seem.
stranger than usual.
You're
don't you
unharmed,
think?
I presume.
Well,
Where's
my
Urkel?
pride is a little
I haven't
wounded.
seen him lately.
Oh, spare
He's
me.
probably still
You're
out of the
lucky
cave.
I bothered to send
Adriana
someone
hasn't
after you
been
at all.
work here in a long
In the
time.
future, would you please be more
Farewell.
careful?
Well, then.
Well,
Have you spoken
yes.
with Adriana
I'll just pack
today?
up my supplies and be on my way
did,
then.
in fact.
Thank you for sending someone to help me.
Paying attention, though.
Good
Hello,
afternoon.
associate.
Take
Good
care.
afternoon. Glathier is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Without question.
Have you heard any
Afternoon.
word about a pleasure to speak? He's... well, he's an interesting fellow. Salinas should be around here somewhere.
Can I get my recommendation now?
I've spoken with Urthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you. What? You want a tour? Can't you see I have a lot on my mind? Go bother a beggar or guard. They stand around and chatter all day. Half of the Council of Mages There's at least one person in every guild hall who offers spells. Check at every hall to make sure you don't miss any. It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. You should see the library they have there. It's the only place worth visiting in the Imperial City, if you ask me. I only make the trip if I can't find a specific book here. Good day.
Glarthir is acting even strange.
Yes? Good day.
I need a little bit of information on Galath
Sure
here.
has a chip on her shoulder.
Not sure what to do next.
What do you... Did you hear that Falkar left the guild? I think Dietsan is in charge in Chedenhall now. Goodbye.
What can I do?
Everyone's saying the same thing about Clav here. But I'll talk to the Nernroot guy. What do you think of that? It is a quest, but I don't think it's not the type of quest we can just spend 30 minutes on and wrap it up. The type that we'll have to spend a lot of time on here and there.
Hi there. Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Giranus, the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to me. Count Skingrad has ruled here all my life. The county is quiet and prosperous. In the old days, the Colovian estates were always in the thick of some war or rebellion. But that's ancient history. Goodbye.
Elsie God-hater. Elsie, do you hate gods?
How are you? I'm Elsie God-hater. Yes, I hate the gods, all gods. They can all bite my garters. And if you don't like it, you can bite my garters too.
Is that an invitation? You might know more about Glarthir.
He's a raving lunatic. I'm assuming you're asking because he's done something strange. Like what? Oh, like shouting obscenities at you? Or wearing only fur for an entire year? Or waiting outside your house every morning? Not that you'll get anyone else in town to admit it. Oh, he's harmless. We're used to him. Harmless. Ha! One day he'll snap. Then watch out.
That is actually useful information.
I've had about enough of Sir Lazar. He thinks he's so much better than everyone else. Ask me what I think about chapels, praying, the Nine Divines. Go ahead, ask me.
What do you think?
The gods don't do a damn thing. Do they even exist? How could anyone tell? Daedra Lords, sure. They exist. They do things. Bad things mostly, but things you can see. The gods? They don't do a damn thing. So why do we build big chapels and sit around and mumble and ask them to save us from this and that? It's stupid. And chapels and priests and folks groveling on their knees? They're stupid too. Be seeing ya.
Sindarian's Cellar. Tell me about Nernroot.
What brings you to my little home underground? So, you've brought something for me to examine. Yes, this is a genuine Nernroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
What did you have in mind?
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nernroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
Lay it on me.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nernroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things. The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot.
Nirnroot missive. Is it a long story? It's a fairly lengthy one, but not a huge one. Is there anything useful here? Although the oddly tenacious root grows almost anywhere a significant body of water is present, this root is extremely rare, and I believe soon to become extinct. I myself have yet to come across one of the gnarled shoots, as they're rarely inside of the roads that cross Cyrodiil. According to the records of the noted imperial herbalist Chivius Regelium, the Nirnroot once flourished and could be found all over the country, but he suspected a cataclysmic event severely stunted their growth. Although many scholars reject the proposal that the sun's death event of First Era 668 catastrophically affected plant life, Chivius feels that the Nirnroot's lineage was damaged by the lack of sun for a full year. Whereas other plant species tend to find a way, the Nirnroot's mysterious magical nature made it especially susceptible to this climate shift. While this may or may not be the case, it is certainly true that the recorded sightings of Nirnroot are declining as the years pass. The most perplexing facet of Chivius' studies is that his notes describe the root as having a yellowish glow. Contrary to this fact, the Nirnroot of today has a soft bluish or blue-white glow. Unfortunately, since not many studies of the Nirnroot were performed from Chivius' day until now, it is unknown when or why this occurred. What I am proposing today is that the Nirnroot, even though merely a plant, sensed impending extinction and therefore changed its own nature to survive. One of the more obvious facets of today's Nirnroot that supports this theory is the fact that it can now survive underground without any sunlight at all. While it's true that generally only mosses and fungi grow in these environments, I have two signed depositions by persons claiming that they sighted the Nirnroot in deep caves. Not once in Chivius' copious notes is a subterranean Nirnroot mentioned. But how could this be? How could a surface-dwelling plant suddenly begin appearing in new locations radically different from its normal habitat? The answer, my fellow alchemists, is nestled within Chivius' own notes. Although he spends a great deal of time with the Nirnroot in his laboratory, the one thing he neglected to test at a high enough level of detail was the soil. As stated previously, Chivius felt that the sun's death, the eruption of Red Mountain, contributed to the demise of the Nirnroot. Agreed. My amendment to that proposal is that the ash that fell from the sky that entire year mixed with the soil, and again, due to the magical nature of the root, contributed to the aforementioned changes. The ash became a catalyst of sorts, forcing a change in the very makeup of Nirnroot. Although very little ash from that dark time remains, I have done tests on newer ash samples sent to me from Vardenfell. They show little to no magical properties, certainly none of which could affect a plant to that magnitude. However, the rare occurrence of what's known as ash salts in the normal ash does contain very potent magical abilities. In fact, some native Dunmer are said to harness that ability to create a cure for the blight, which pervaded their realm many years ago. I feel this magic, meshed with the Nirnroot's inherent magic, caused the radical change. In essence, the root healed itself. To surmise, my two proposals are certainly linked. The plant needed to survive and therefore used a byproduct of its destruction to do so. No other plant in nature has ever come close to this metamorphosis. I feel the Nirnroot has accomplished in a relatively short amount of time what it would take other species millions of years to complete. Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain. The Nirnroot is on a path to destruction. It contains untapped potential to create potions the likes of which have never been seen in our day. I propose to you today that we divert a small portion of our funds to an expedition to collect some of these roots to study. I have outlined this proposal for your perusal after this section of the symposium. Please seriously consider this proposal before it becomes too late, and the Nirnroot becomes nothing but a memory. Thank you for your time. This is not the quest. They collect 10 Nirnroot. This is the first part of the collection quest.
Head on.
We did get a place though. Shade leaf copse.